Welcome, AP. Miss H here. Today we're going to talk about MLA style. Let's get started. Today is phase one, formatting. First, let's consider the question, what is a style guide? Well, a style guide is a set of standards. It can be academic or commercial, and it's used to create consistency. Companies use style guides to make sure that all their products look like the same brand. Academics use style guides to make sure that all of their documents, their communications, have a consistent style. In other words, a style guide is something you will have to use, and probably several of them, in your adult life. What does this mean for you? This means that learning the skill to use a style guide and APLAC actually helps you build skills that transfer to many different parts of your life. So, what guide governs APLAC? Well, AP language is covered by the MLA style, which stands for the Modern Language Association. It is the college standard, and it helps you build skills by 1, promoting attention to detail, and 2, it builds formatting skills, basic computer skills everyone needs. So today you're going to be responsible for 2 basics. First, font. MLA requires the Times New Roman 12 point and spacing. They require double-spaced first line indent. Now, you might be used to looking at a model and then trying to make your writing look like the model by doing different things, such as using the spacebar to indent, or just leaving the line spacing to default. These are all errors. If you are following a style guide, that means you are making specific changes to match the requirements. So let's see how to do that. Okay, all of the formatting is controlled by your toolbar that's at the very top of your Word document. Now you might have to make your toolbar appear. Yours might look a little different depending on the version of Word that you are using, but all versions do have a toolbar and they all have these basic elements. First, find the font. Make sure that it is set to Times New Roman and 12 point. Okay, once you have set the font, we're ready to set the spacing. Spacing is a little bit more complicated. First thing you do is you find paragraph, then you have to open up the drop-down menu. Here is our spacing drop-down menu. You're responsible for making 3 changes. First, set the indent to first line. That means the first line of every paragraph you type will be automatically indented. Then, set the line spacing to double. Now, you might need to double check the other settings to make sure they haven't been changed by mistake. The default to indent should be 0.5. The spacing should be set to 0 and 0. Now there's a secret little setting here. You want to make sure you check the box that says don't add space between paragraphs. When we start writing essays, this will be an important setting, so let's go ahead and get used to checking that box now. Another important strategy is to set this as a default. If you set it as a default, it means every time you type, if you're using this program, those settings will be automatic. Okay, make sure that you also hit OK, so the settings are saved. And then you will have a précis that looks exactly like the model. Okay, remember, trying to shortcut setting the formatting means you're not actually doing all of the work. We need to make sure we're doing all of the work all of the time. And that's it for phase 1.